Welcome back, Crime Spies, and happy holidays. I hope you are doing well. I have been so busy working and getting ready for Christmas. It's that season again. Actually, earlier today I had, what is it? Now I'm going to get it stuck in my head again. Cartman, when he sings "Oh Holy Night." I suppose I can't play it, but he gets zapped with a cattle prod by Mr. Garrison. It's very funny. So a few things I wanted to talk about today. What's exciting and new and fun? For starters, what I wanted to do is kind of run. Oop, volume might be a little loud here. Yikes. I don't want to blow out your eardrums. Glasses will help with the light in my eyes. So a few things I wanted to go over this morning, or not this morning, but early afternoon. See, now these glasses, see, now you can see the dots. I hate that. Okay, well, we'll have to maybe dim the light a little bit. So a few things I wanted to run over with you. I've been busy doing some crafts, and I would like to thank Mo in the Deep End for getting me hooked back on crocheting. Literally hooked back on crocheting. I have you wouldn't believe what I've got going on. I've got my dish towels, my patriotic dish towels, actually. Dum dum dum. That is going to be for when I have reached monetization on YouTube and on Kick. So this morning I came up with this idea. Hello, MLS, making law simple. Shoot, I forgot your real name now. Well, you know who you are. Hey, I thought you had a date. He told me he was going to dump me earlier for Broken Baker, which I hung out for a while, but then I had to get ready for this. So, where was I at now? Oh, so I came up with this great idea. It's called Road to 500. And I have an outtake actually on my YouTube channel. I haven't quite figured it out. Then I thought, well, there's a few things. As you can see in the thumbnail, we've got some crafts. So I thought, wouldn't it be kind of neat to incorporate like a craft with crime and Christmas? So the three, well, and I crochet. So that's actually 4. Just call me Lord, Your Highness. Okay, yes. Well, actually, I'm called Queen. Like, literally, my kids have called me Queen forever. I have triplet daughters who are 17. They're seniors. That's really funny. Well, I'm Queen. So, there you have it. What I thought would be interesting, and the problem is a lot of this stuff we can't do on YouTube if it's not a trial. And I got sucked in to that the dentist in Florida, Charlie Adelson. I got sucked into that, and then I've just been like really busy with work and getting ready for Christmas, yada yada. So I thought, there's some really great, oh my goodness. Let me get started with the documentaries. So as I've been crafting, today we're going to talk about this and this. Dum dum. But what I thought would be interesting for those of you who are crafting, and if you craft and you need something to watch, I guess, wouldn't it be interesting to sit here while we're watching a documentary or a trial or something and do our crafting? So I thought, somehow I got to get those things incorporated. Again, not much I can put on YouTube, but let me tell you about some of the documentaries I've watched. For starters, there's in the thumbnail, there's the mother, it's called Mother of, what's it called? It's the Netflix. Hold on. Let me get my other screen. Dun dun dun. Okay. It's not this. I watched this, and I want to do a rewatch on Sunday afternoon. I was going to do it this past Sunday. I was just too busy, couldn't do it. But it is just incredible. Oh, and Poppy says hello. Now, the only thing is, I'm wondering, trailer. I think I can probably get away with this. Oh, Poppy, now is not the time. Okay, it's called Love Has Won. Okay, so this is the first one. Now, again, these are not things that I can have on YouTube, but going forward, while you're working on your crafts for the holiday gifts, watch, there's some documentaries I want to talk about. First one is this one.
How many people are in the house tonight now?
Now, let me just pause for one moment. I think it is 3 parts. And when I watched the trailer, it's brand new. Brand new. It's on HBO Max or whatever it's called. And when I first watched the trailer, there's a shit ton of new documentaries for crime. There's another wild crime on, it's either Peacock or Hulu, I'm not sure. Also, season 1, 2, very good. But anyway, getting back to this. When I watched the trailer, and then I watched the documentary, I actually ended the documentary with a way different perspective. Then I had my friend Lynn from California watch it, and she kind of had the same thing. So I'm going to try to be quiet here and play this. Hopefully, hopefully YouTube won't trash it.
Is in rest. Okay. She has rested.
Amy Carlson.
They called her Mother God.
Mother God.
This is Mother God.
She is the leader of an organization called Love Has Won. She has a divine plan to help humanity.
19 billion years old, reincarnated Jesus.
She was Joan of Arc, Cleopatra. She's God.
Okay, so this woman, Amy Carlson, started this like commune kind of thing, and people came and lived there, and she decided she was God, and she was, just in female form.
This is Mother God and the Earth Allies. You are not alone, and we love you.
I was struggling with addiction.
Rape, torture, abuse.
That puts you in a black hole that you just can't see light out of. I was able to see her true unconditional love.
So at this point, I'm like looking at this going, yeah, right. Honest to God.
She healed people. It was enticing.
We are here to shine the light on truth, and together walk out of the prison of illusion.
Exit the matrix.
And when I told my friend Linda to watch this, I'm trying to pause it so YouTube doesn't cut it down. And when I had my friend Lynn watch it, like I was in the middle of like episode 1, and I'm like, Jesus God, am I like a cult member? Because like a lot of things that she was talking about Oh, wait, where is it? A lot of things she was talking about with respect to, just the various tinfoil hat conspiracy theories, that I kind of buy into some of them. And like the nutritional stuff. And then she started taking colloidal silver. She's got, well, we'll get to that. But holy crap, I've got exactly the same brand she does. I'm like, oh my God, I must be some kind of cult person. Okay, continue.
She believed she was the Messiah for this age of humanity.
She was always training us, going on live streams every day.
We had to organize as a team.
Pumpkin spiced body butter.
Love as one essential.
They found a way to monetize their operation.
More people wanted to come. That's when the drama started to kick off.
The one thing about Mom is that she was going to attract some of the worst beings on the planet.
What's your name?
Father.
Okay, so this, again, I'm just trying to pause because I don't want to get this cut off. This is Father. This is her third husband. This guy. I don't remember his real name.
Of all creation.
We were born as conscious co-creation, as Father, Mother, God.
She said, you're brilliant.
I had never heard that phrase in my life pertaining to me. When God loves you, the pressure comes.
All this energy, it belongs to us. And if you're not in right action, you're out.
It eventually took her over.
All hell broke loose.
I've been going through some stuff.
This is my fucking house.
We are gonna give you guys the truth.
No! She drank a lot of colloidal silver.
Colloidal silver! Same brand. Oh, goodness. Okay, continue. We're almost done.
It turns you blue. It's like, or does it? God's here! God is here!
Surrender!
I am God!
I'm not sure if this is the trailer at the very, very end when the police officer, looks in the bed.
Sometimes creation looks a little messy.
This isn't the right one. Maybe I'll have to go on my Max thing. Oh, let's see if I can do that quickly. Hold on. I'm gonna switch back to this because you gotta see the other trailer, I think. Poppy says hello. Okay, done. Sign in. No, that I changed it. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Mother. Love has one. Love. Okay. Okay. So some of this might be repetitive. Maybe I'll fast forward it to the end. I thought they were going to be the same.
Tonight, how many people are in the house tonight now? Mother is in rest. Okay, she has rested.
Amy Carlson.
They called her Mother God.
Mother God.
This is Mother God.
She is the leader of an organization called Love Has
Nope.
Won.
This is the same one. Which one did I see? Okay, well, never mind. The trailer that I saw at the very, very end, the police officer that shows up for the wellness check shines a flashlight on her face in her bed after she's dead and petrified and blue. Honest to God, it's unbelievable. So there's that one. So again, if you're into crafting, whether it be jewelry, crochet, knitting, I am not coordinated enough to knit, but, it's kind of crunch time getting ready for the holidays. Honestly, I could make thousands of washcloths. These, I have them in Christmas. I have them in all kinds of colors because I could make 1,000 of them and run out. People love them. So part of the monetization, the road to 500, if you will, on YouTube, and 75 on Kick. I'm going to use Botrix. Somehow I can use Botrix, and I can do raffles. So I'm going to raffle some stuff off as prizes for you from me. I'm almost at 500 on Rumble. Any user. But, so that was kind of what I was thinking, is to go over some of these documentaries that just came out that I've watched. I think most of them. There's a couple of them I don't think I've seen, but I tend to kind of watch them just to vet them a little bit. But I wouldn't mind watching them again because, there's a lot of things to keep track of back here. And that way I don't have to pay a whole lot of attention. We can talk in between. So that's one. The other one, also in the thumbnail, is back. Incidentally, another cult documentary, and it's called Commune or Cult? Cult. The Garden. It's called The Garden. Let's watch the trailer for this. Okay, so that very first one again. I watched that trailer and I thought, wow, what a bunch of nut jobs. Then, towards the end of episode 1, I'm thinking, I'm a nut job. And then, by the time I got all the way to the end, I had a whole different perspective on that documentary. It was excellent. This one is also a cult, or is it a commune? But this is more on kind of, it's not funny, but it's got humor to it. So let's just take a gander, shall we?
At the end of the day, my wife and my kids, they're gonna thank me one day for this. I'm looking for the garden.
Coming here, I'm starting to remember who I am.
This is post-apocalyptic wonderland, free of worries, free of paying bills. You're free to do whatever you want.
Yes, there's some nude
The reason that
people.
I'm going to the garden, I am prepared for
I loved
society
her.
going down.
Let's go!
We are the aftermath of the destruction of society.
I wanted to integrate myself into the garden community.
This place is definitely not what it seems.
I'm going there because I hope that I can find a new experience.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Ready? Burn it.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into?
That's much shorter. So that one, I don't remember if it's also 3 episodes, but so this, so the first one, the Mother God one, they had a YouTube channel, and they got they'd sell salves and tinctures and things. And again, my grandmother was a nutritionist, so I to make my own skincare products, etc. So people, and I think it was interesting because I know for a fact this one here, the the garden, they would put out on social media that you can come and join their garden. And it is like a garden where they, all get together, cultivate the land. And they have like I think it's 10 days that they have before, then they have to get either, I was telling Lynn, it was kind of like Survivor meets Big Brother, sort of, kind of. But let's, I don't even think they showed, I don't even think that they showed the guy who runs it. Please hold. I don't remember those two people. Oh, this woman, I loved her. She's like a, what do they call that? Like she's a boyfriend and a girlfriend. Now I'm getting the spins. Oh, great. Then where's the bearded naked man? Bearded naked man. Now this guy here, he lives on a bus. He's probably like the most outspoken. I think he's from Ireland. And, well, I'm not going to spoiler alert it for you, but I think he gets to like the end of it. She got kicked off. Where's the influencer? Here's the naked man. This guy. This blonde-haired guy. Now he comes right at the very beginning, and he actually like builds they bought this what do they call those, containers? And then because they have really bad storms where they were, and he got a container to build like an underground like storm shelter. So he did a really good job. But then like his wife came, and then he's like basically wanted to like be the ruler of the whole place. It's weird. Oh my God. And then this woman, she's like a beauty influencer, and I don't know where my phone is. It's over there. But I was texting my friend Lynn because I said, okay, now after you're done with Mother God, you've got to watch this. Because there's a part of this where she has to go take a shower outside, those like sun shower things. And she's, before she comes to this, garden, she does like eyelashes, and she's like a beauty influencer. And then there's right before her shower, I think she says, yeah, so I'm going to try to take a shower outside. And at this point, I have 7 nails left, and all of my eyelashes have fallen off. It was really funny. And I'm like, oh my God, she's never going to make it. So this is like her showing up. Oh my God, it was so funny. So there's a second option. Maybe what I'll do is do a poll after this. We've got a kitten. Maybe what I could do is do like a poll and see which ones of these you would be interested in. Again, we would probably have to start the live stream on YouTube and then switch over to like Rumble or Kick. The other one, I don't think there's a trailer yet, but it was earlier this summer, like May. Oh wait, actually it would be on here. Okay, so the next one is Natalia Grace. Now, this came out, I think it was in May, and I did a live stream on Rumble. I wasn't on Kick yet, so I did it on Rumble. It was 6 episodes. And I thought, okay, well, we'll like, you know, start watching this and maybe do a couple. I ended up watching the whole entire thing. Like, couldn't stop. It was crazy. Oh, is there no trailer? So, at the very end of this, I did some research, found out that Natalia was working on her own, I think it's also a 6-part documentary called Natalia Speaks. So I guess what I'll do is I'll find the trailer for both of them. The trailer for Natalia Speaks it comes out December 26th, so it's a day after Christmas. And I've been waiting for it. I was under the impression it was coming out in September, but it's actually not coming out until the end of December. Which, now that I think of it, I wonder if the JFK or RFK Jr. book about the Wuhan lab, I bought that book, well, about a year ago. Okay, so this is the one we already watched on Rumble, and I could
get the truth. I will pre-warn you, you might not like the truth. We were in a very tight-knit family. April 26th, 2010, that's the day that we adopted Natalia. We had no idea what we were dealing with. She's not 6.
She was an adult. You could just tell. I'm like, whoa.
Natalia was told her new birthday at the orphanage in Ukraine.
I'm sorry, I don't know why it's glitchy. I might have to restart
didn't
the
feel safe around Natalia.
YouTube.
You've adopted a kid and now they're trying to kill you. I mean, it's the stuff of a horror movie.
She tried to poison and kill my wife. One night, I opened my eyes and Natalia is standing at the foot of the bed with a knife in her hand.
So that's the dad, Michael. I forget what the mother's name is, but Natalia has some sort of like dwarfism, like a rare form of dwarfism, I think it is. And they had adopted her, I think it was from the Ukraine when she was little. So there was like some speculation on how old she actually was.
She's tiny. These stories don't make sense.
You just don't know, Drew Barnett's.
The prosecutors went to Ukraine.
Слышишь, тут приехали молодые люди насчет твоей Наташи.
To track down
Sorry, I don't know why
Natalia's
it's
biological
glitching.
mother. I'm charged with 2 counts of child neglect. Is that correct?
To say, right?
Oops.
Still have my microphone on.
Hold on.
You just don't know.
She's
Sorry.
tiny. These stories don't make sense.
I'm going to try to see if this works. It's glitch.
You just don't know, Drew Barnett's.
The
Nope.
prosecutors went to Ukraine.
Слышишь, тут приехали молодые люди насчет твоей Наташи.
To track down Natalia's biological mother. I'm charged with 2 counts of child neglect. Is that correct? Maybe there's more than one villain in this story. Michael accuses Christine of beating Natalia.
Christine's the mom.
Mom is definitely not 100% innocent.
Bye-bye.
You lied because she told you to lie.
Yes.
It's like a Rubik's Cube. Just when you think you have it solved, you find out you don't.
We were all abused. I hate this.
Did you want to hurt them?
It's all gonna come to light.
It'd be very good if you just quit talking. We're in deep, deep trouble.
Well, kicking down the stairs, we said we're not going to say, right? Oh, still have my microphone on.
You got a seatbelt? Buckle up.
Okay, I'm not sure why we've got a glitch here. That sucks. Pause. Okay, so that's the documentary. Now let's see if we can find a better. Speaks. trailer. Trailer Park Boys. What? All right. So hopefully this one won't be glitchy. But like I said, we watched that in May, and I can actually try to find where on Rumble. Again, YouTube won't let me redirect you or post the link, but I could probably show you on the screen. And we already watched it. So if you've got HBO Max, watch this before December 26th. So after this was over with, I thought, oh, well, I'm going to do a little bit of research because I was just so intrigued by this girl. Turns out she got her own, like I said, documentary series. So let's see if this plays.
Something's not right, and I'm gonna figure out what it is.
How old are you?
Natalia was a child.
She was an adult.
She was gonna kill everybody.
You've adopted
know
a
why
kid
it's
and now they're
glitching.
trying to kill you. I mean, it's the stuff of a horror movie, right?
Natalia was a victim. The Barnetts are the predators.
I'm charged with child neglect. Is that correct?
When they said not guilty, he looked at us and he smirked. It was like watching my daughter be raped.
Okay, so I guess this is a little bit of a spoiler
And
then for
every
the
lie
first
is
one.
a hidden truth. But you gotta dig enough to be able to see it. This is my side of the story. Do I look like a monster to you? I want the puzzle to be complete.
This is all the stuff you don't know.
There are things I'm going to tell you
that
that
guy's
you've
so
not
freaky.
heard from anyone else.
They're heartless cowards. It makes you sick to your stomach.
That's not love. That's hate.
How did they shut these doctors up? How did they hide all this evidence?
Natalia was the instrument to propagate the lie.
I was a kid. You just took their word for it.
You're supposed to be my dad. You're supposed to be the one to protect me.
Natalia really needs some answers. Michael, he needs to put this to rest. You have to dig to get to the truth.
Did you know that she pepper sprayed me?
We're not getting into that subject.
I was never in y'all's room with a knife.
You were gonna kill everybody.
What would happen with the knife? I left you.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
I tried. You still walking free. Leave me alone.
I don't know what the truth is.
I want to know the answers to these questions. Are you sorry? And I want people to pay for what they've done.
Ooh, that's a way longer trailer than I had expected. Okay, so maybe what I need to do is switch back and see if hold on, I'm going to try something here. You know, it never wants to glitch out on me until I hit the button. Let's see if this helps. Close. Open. Close. Or I had too many windows open. That could have been it. Please hold. Oh, and actually,
I didn't know people went to the bathroom every day.
Stupp poop can make thin women feel plus size.
Okay, hold on.
Something's not right.
Okay, this is better. Hold on. Let's try that again. We had a stuck poop. Maybe she heard me talking about colloidal silver. This is for like clearing up all sorts of things. You could put it in your nebulizer if you got like, you know, bronchial infection. Okay, let's try this again. I really want you to see what's coming up on December 26th. This is what you do when you go into YouTube. You hit the thumbs up button right away. I'm not going to subscribe, but like if you were a small channel like me, trying on the road to 500 as my like take 2 video says, you would hit the subscribe button. Okay, let's try this again. So this is the new one.
Something's not right, and I'm gonna figure out what it is.
How old are you?
Natalia was a child. She was an adult.
She was gonna kill everybody.
You've adopted a kid and now they're trying to kill you. I mean, it's the stuff of a horror movie, right?
Natalia was a victim. The Barnetts are the predators.
I'm charged with child neglect. Is that correct?
When they said not guilty, he looked at us and he smirked. It was like watching my daughter.
In my opinion, Michael is a piece of shit.
And every lie is a hidden truth.
Yep.
But you gotta dig enough to be able to see it.
And
this is my side of the story. Do I look like a monster to you? I want the puzzle to be complete.
This is all the stuff you don't know.
Does he look like a monster to you?
I'm gonna tell you that you've not heard from anyone else.
They're heartless cowards. It makes you sick to your stomach.
That's not love. That's hate.
How did they shut these doctors up? How did they hide all this evidence?
Natalia was the instrument to propagate the lie.
I was a kid. You just took their word for it.
You're supposed to be my dad. You're supposed to be the one to protect me.
Natalia really needs some answers. Michael, he needs to put this to rest. You have to dig to get to the truth.
Did you know that she pepper sprayed me?
We're not getting into that subject.
I was never in y'all's room with a knife.
You were gonna kill everybody.
What would happen with the knife? I like that.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. I tried. You still walking free. Leave me alone.
I don't know what the truth is.
I want to know the answers to
Oh,
these
Michael and his
questions.
little tiny Corvette convertible. Or no, is that
And I want people to pay for what they've done.
is that a Porsche? A Beamer? Who's a car person? I normally... Anyhooser. There's that. So that's 3. Those are the 3 on the thumbnail. What do you think? So, like I said, Sunday afternoon, I want to do the Mother God one. So like a crafting. Oh, wait. And I was going to show you. Cut. I was going to show you. Nope. Cut. Oops. God. Are these all crochet ones? Cut. So I made a playlist. Magic ring for our hats. Actually, no, this is a beanie hat. Is the beanie hat on here? Yes. This is the crochet beanie hat.
Welcome back to my channel.
And actually,
right here.
Okay, actually, the first one I made, I have like a miniature size head, like a child size head. And I thought this gal here, Crafty Concept, does she show? So in the beginning, she talks about like her where's the messy bun picture? So she sells these on Etsy. Is it in the thumbnail? Oh, for Pete's sake. This is mine. Here, can you see? Can you see in the thumbnail? You see this? So your hair sticks out the top, you know, out of the, you know, the top. There's a hole there. So if you have a messy bun, it looks kind of like, it's super cute, trust me. So she sells these on Etsy. And this video is 4 years old. And apparently every year for the holidays, she gives out one of her patterns for free and does a video, and that's what the video is. So I made the hat in gray. I should have probably brought it. But because I have such a miniature size adult head, it is giant on me. And in the very beginning, she does say, I think she does say that this is like the youth adult small. So apparently, I don't know, I must be like child. I'm one size down. So then I made it in pink, and I did a little different stitch on it. Actually, this is my third one. But I like used her pattern and like made my own pattern. And it ended up being like kind of cone shaped at the top. So I'm going to have to like sew it together and put a little pom-pom on this one. But then this here is also in the thumbnail. And this is
uploading your media.
This is this that I'm working on now. Actually, mine is also pink. And this, you just make like this, you know, you start with the chain of like, I think 28. Then you attach it together, and then you just go around, 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 around. And then when you're done, you fold it over and stitch it together. You can either fold it like she has it, or she made it out of like a velvet.
And today I just want to show you a simple twist.
So this is like a velvet kind of yarn.
I am going to be making.
And when she sewed it together, she twisted it before she put it together.
Everybody, just a typical circle neck warmer without the twist. And oh my gosh, we were so surprised at how much they were just easy to throw on. Kept us warm, especially my daughter. Well, Hannah lives in Colorado. My other one is in Iowa.
Okay, well, we don't need to continue to go on. But, you know, then you just like pull it over your head. So instead of having to like wrap a scarf around you, it's like a neck warmer kind of thing. So those are the 3 documentaries. Like I said, I already have Mother God on. And then Natalia doesn't come on until December 26th. Let me see if I can't find the Natalia speaks on my Rumble. Oh, for Pete's sake, sign in again. Rumble was down today. I also posted a video on my YouTube and X account, a short about YouTube has been down for so long. I was messing with my hair and it looked like Rat the band. Okay, so my content.
We put our kids to bed and then took a vacation.
Oh, and actually while we're on, one other thing. Oh, for Pete's sake, I wonder how long ago it was. Please hold. Oh. I might have put it in a Homeland... Did I put it in a Homeland Security video? That can't be right. Or maybe what I did... I'll find it. I'll find it and I'll post it on my different social media platforms. How's that? So, that's your options. Your 3 options are... Well, actually, there's one more that's not on the thumbnail. But for those of you who, and this is not true crime, this is actually just crime drama, or, but for those of you who used to watch Monk on USA, he's now on Peacock. My dad actually just sent me a message right before I started. Oops. Okay, and maybe, well, anyway, so there was this show called Monk, Adrian Monk. He had like OCD, and he was like a detective because his wife was murdered. Again, this is fiction. This is a fictional show, this last one here. And the other, well, like a month or so ago, I was on Peacock trailer movie. Okay. Cut. Okay, so about a month ago, there was, I opened up and it said they're going to have a movie. Now, I also was a gigantic addict of the show Psych with Sean and Burton Guster. Sean Spencer and Burton Guster. Now, Psych has had 3 separate movies. I can't remember if USA was because originally they were both on the USA Network. But I can't remember if USA picked up the first one and then Peacock did movies 2 and 3. But Monk it just came out on the 8th. So 3 days ago. And I watched it. This could be another one. Again, not a YouTube thing, but it's called Monk's Last Case.
The great Adrian Monk. For a while there, you were solving
we're
a
getting
major
glitchy
case
again.
every week.
I couldn't have done it alone. I could have, but it would have taken longer. I have traumatic symptoms unprecedented in psychiatric
I don't know why he
history.
keeps doing this.
He's afraid of heights. It's his second biggest fear after germs.
Actually, it goes germs, needles, birds, then heights.
That was no accident. He was murdered. You have to help me.
Turn it. There's a bomb!
There's a bomb! You're not helping! We should leave a note.
When COVID hit, I was in bad shape. This is mine.
Look at us.
Everybody's you.
They're gonna hate it. Here's what happened.
So how does that feel to be working again?
Like riding a bicycle.
I'm glad to hear that.
I mean, it's terrifying.
I wonder if I might have reset my settings on OBS and not tested it. Maybe that's why it's coming out glitchy, because my camera's coming out fine, but I have that on default. So anyway, there's another option. So on our road to 500 for Crime Spies,
Shooter comes in
oops.
Here. Pop, 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 4 rounds into the wife.
Oh my.
On our road to 500 for Crime Spies, that is a couple ideas I had for you. So we could do our crafts, watch a video in the beginning, get started on our neck warmer messy bun hat, crochet dish towels. There's no pattern for this. I just like made it up. Well, actually this pink hat, I used her pattern and then tried to like fashion it for my head. And then I didn't really like the puff stitch because it's just so, it just looks weird. So I did this. I don't even know what this is called. This is called, I think, like, I want to say it's like Suzette stitch, I think this is. It's a single followed by 2 doubles, and then you skip 1 or 2 spaces. I don't know. Again, I memorized this years and years and years and years ago, this pattern. I love this. But that's what I've been busy doing, and it's, you know, more fun to watch it together with Poppy. Kitten, say hello. Say hello. Oh, she gave you a sniff and said, no, thank you. I'm teasing. But if I'll put up a poll and see what you think. But I'd be more than happy to put that on. We can talk in between. Again, because of YouTube and their, you know, fussiness. We probably would just start on YouTube and then segue over to Kick or well, I'll be on all 3, but when we get into the documentary, we'll have to cut the YouTube part. So I just was kind of thinking that might work. I don't know. But those are the options. I guess so that's 4 options. So on YouTube, on the, what do you call it? The community tab, I'll put up a poll and see which one. Like I said, I already scheduled the Mother God one. I'm not sure. Oh, wait. There's actually one more. What's it called? Okay. Hold on. Close all windows. Start again. What's it called? Twin Flames. Trailer. Okay, so actually another cult. Now, there's 2 Twin Flames documentaries. One is on Netflix, which I have seen, but long story short, it's my ex-husband's account, so I can like watch it on the TV, but I can't like log into the account here and like share screen. However, that was really good. However, Prime Video, which I have the account, also at the same time basically did a Twin Flames 3-part documentary on these people. Now, so this trailer here, I'm not going to show you because I'm not going to be able to show you this documentary. Let's see if Prime Video has. Here. Okay. This one.
I met my twin flame, and it turned my entire f***ing world upside down.
I think I have a setting wrong, but hopefully you can hear it.
Of loneliness. We don't know where we belong, and we don't know how to rectify that.
I met someone, the one, my twin flame.
Twin flame. Twin flame. Twin flame.
I was looking up twin flames, and Jeff and Shelia came right up.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Shelia.
And we are authors of the book Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover.
A twin flame is like a super spiritual soulmate.
Their promise was, you're going to end up in a relationship with your ultimate lover.
So basically they have like a YouTube channel, they live stream, they have moderators, etc. And how these people aren't in prison, I have no idea. And that was another kind of like discussion I wanted to have. you know, again, maybe this all does kind of go together because we're on the road to 500 subscribers, hopefully. On the road to 500. You know, there's the whole world of, as your channel grows, then suddenly you have like people to help you and co-host and like run all the chat and do this and this and this. And they would, you know, have these people like moderating, doing their own like separate sessions with people, etc. And they were either paid very little or they were not paid at all. Actually, yeah. And no, I don't mean to disparage anyone, but you know, when you subscribe to like a channel, like, well, subscribing is free, but let's say, for example, like you buy a membership, like a monthly membership. And I've noticed there's kind of a trend where the host isn't doing the responding. It's the moderators that are responding, which, don't get me wrong, they're all wonderful. But, you know, if I wanted to talk to the moderators on a live stream, then I would pay the moderators. Does that make sense? Now, there are two people that, regardless of if you're a paid subscriber or not, they read and respond to the chat. One is Steve on Publicly Buzzed. He's always really good about saying, "Hey, Crime Spies," you know, because I usually pop in a room and I either go, "Hey, I'm new here," and have like the little mustache disguise guy, you know, emoji, or I say like, "Hey, yo," when I come in. I don't know why. I have no idea. And the other one is Grizzly True Crime, Gazella. No matter how many people are on her live stream, I mean, not all the time. Same thing with Steve, not all the time, but most of the time, if I make a comment, they'll go, "Hey, Crime Spies, how's it going?" You know, Jay, Shaming of Jay, another one. He'll always say, "Hey, Shannon, Crime Spies." Probably because his wife's name is Shannon, so he remembers my name is Shannon. There's a lot of Shannons in the true crime. But there's so many, like Steve and Gazella for sure. Like they're really good at like responding to people and like chatting back. And I think that's why, you know, when I do subscribe to people's channels, I do it because I want to support them, number one. But number two, I want to interact with them. You know, what's the point? I mean, you know, because they're doing the talking and it's kind of nice to do the interacting. I really wish that OBS and Restream and all those people would get the Rumble chat in here. Because like I can see the YouTube chat, but I can't see although I don't know how to put the YouTube chat up when I'm using OBS. I can do it when I'm in like the Restream studio, but I like OBS better. All right, so, but anyway, so this is the other one. Again, I would be more than happy to rewatch this. These people should be in prison, especially the guy.
The classes were very expensive.
I started to notice weird things happening in the group.
They're surrounded by people who worship them.
I've had about enough of your disrespect of me.
It's getting pretty old.
They're on a live stream.
They had so much power, it was very abusive.
Holy, holy, holy.
I've heard of many cases of people stalking their twin flame.
Show up every day at his house and drag him over to yours.
There's all this accusation that they pressure people into transitioning.
Coercing people to...
Okay, that person there is a trans... This person is a trans... I forget the person's name, but they are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Because there is a part in the documentary where they had a lot of women who were subscribers to the Twin Flames whole thing, and not a lot of men. And so then they would start talking to the women members, saying, well, you're probably like lesbian, or maybe you should transgender into a man. Your twin flame is a woman who's trans. Anyway, let's see what she's
transitioning.
Coercing people to change their gender, would you say that?
Into transitioning. This accusation that they pressure people into transitioning.
Coercing people to change their gender, would you say that you do that?
Absolutely and unequivocally not.
They would say, and you're the guy, and you're the girl, and that's your twin flame.
Got a message from God, and it's this person now.
I thought maybe this is a cult.
Jeff had a website.
the girl in the blue shirt. She is a reporter.
To curing cancer.
They're qualified to do none of this.
Could I be the Christ?
Oh, and then he says he's
They're
Christ.
making serious money off of our trauma.
The level of obsession, people continue to join the organization.
I'm not evil.
It's a gimmick. It's a business. A business is manipulating people.
And it's working.
Unconditional love is at the root of everything that we do.
Oh, that's what it's called. So that's the trailer to the Prime Video one. So whether or not you have Netflix or Prime, like I said, I have all of them. I watched both. They were equally good, but they were both different. And like I said, that transgender therapist, it's like a therapist. And what they were doing was just unbelievable. They should be in prison. But the Netflix documentary, highly recommend it. And this one too. I've watched all of them. So if those are some things that you would like to do to help me get to the road to 500, again, once that happens, I have tons and tons of jewelry I've been making. My daughter's like, you got to put your stuff on Etsy. Oh, like I need something else to do. I don't even know, like, how do you take pictures of it? Do you just, do you wrap it up as like a pretty little gift? I don't know. So, with that was the plan. So I just wanted to run those things past you and also check in, see how you're doing. I hope your holidays are merry. If my children or my ex-husband are watching, my ex-husband's father had a heart attack the other day. They flew him into St. Cloud, I think it was. So sending healing thoughts and prayers to Barney. That's not his real name, but so if you could all say a prayer for him. I think let's see, today's Monday. It was Saturday. He had a heart attack Saturday. He's my dad. My dad's going to be 80. And I think Barney is also like approximately that age. And he'd had a heart attack like 20-ish years ago. So send a prayer if you could. That would be wonderful. I think that's it. So, like I said, I have that one scheduled for Sunday afternoon, my time, Central Standard Time, 3, I want to say. Can't schedule it on Rumble quite yet, but those are the ones that I'd be more than happy to put on here, and we could sit together and talk about it while we crochet. With that, I bid you farewell. And I think Ian Runkle is coming up in an hour. So for those of you who follow Ian Runkle, he's fantastic too. So many great, fantastic people. And thanks to MLS Making Law Simple. If you don't subscribe to his channel, please do. He's out of Michigan. Making Law Simple. I want to say his name is Darren, but that's not right. I forget people's real names. You know, we live in kind of a fictional world. I'm just kidding. All right. Have a great day, and I'll put that poll up right now. See you soon.